on our way to a refugee camp in Kalemie, in the east of Congo. More than 1 million people are on the run here. The area is 2,000 kilometers away from the capital Kinshasa and hard to reach. Recently, fighting has yet again erupted here, when neighboring Rwanda invaded. And these are the people it's about. The region they came from turned into one big killing field almost 2 years ago. I have a pain in my heart. While we were on the way, we saw blood everywhere. A bullet went straight through my leg. After 8 years of civil war in this part of Congo, the railroad is just about the only thing that hasn't been destroyed. An old train is made ready to transport 15,000 refugees back to the villages they were once thrown out of. The population here is being plagued on all sides by Rwandan soldiers, Mai gangs and government troops. Most soldiers haven't been paid for years. Robbery of civilians by these factions is frequent. Yet 2 Congolese priests brave the chaos to help the refugees return. They're being helped by care worker Hank de Han. But while they work to repatriate people, others are fleeing. When the Rwandans invade a village, they kill everyone. Then they leave, and then the Mai come. They kill the survivors. They've plundered everything. At the refugee camp at Kalemie, illness is rife and death is a frequent occurrence. But there is new life too. This baby was born 4 days ago. The refugees must have all suffered terrible mental trauma. There's no such thing as therapy here, merely a gladness to be alive. Every family has lost someone. Bernard is 15. He's here with his father. Feza is 10. She's an orphan. Germaine is a widow. Not only did she lose her husband, but also her 2 children, when her village was attacked. At 5 in the morning, they attacked. They shot everything that moved. They picked up the survivors. They took all the survivors, my uncle, my sisters. They took them in groups into the forest. We were at home when they entered. They shot my father at the door. My mother was pregnant. She walked up to my dad and was killed as well. How are your mum and sisters? They're all dead. Who brought you back here? My dad. The shooting started at 2 at night. My husband walked to the door and was shot. My eldest son as well. I was shot in the leg. I had my 3-year-old son on my back. Only later did I discover that he had been hit as well, in the back. He was dead. What did they do to you? They burned my arm. How did that happen? They burned me with a metal pipe they held in the flames. And press it on your arm? Yes, on my whole arm. Are you going back home tomorrow? Yes. Do you like that? Very much. The refugees want to go back home because peace appears to have returned. There is no more risk living in their village than here, where they are dependent on aid. But first, many obstacles have to be crossed. There has been an alliance with a group of soldiers to escort the train, but they've got a bad name. Those who threatened you yesterday have to protect you today. We should start now, no more waiting. Walk calmly and keep the card ready. If Henk de Haan and the priest succeed with the transport, it's a new start for the refugees. To check the flow of people, the care workers divide the refugees into groups. The first 1,500 can board here. The second group waits for the train at the camp. Everyone has been issued a card, giving them the right to a package of food and basic domestic supplies. It's worth about 25 euros, a fortune to these people.
Allez, on a déjà 7 heures en retard. On y va. Okay.
The train arrives at the camp. Here, another 2,500 people have to board.
Jean-Pierre, comment on va faire? Chaque porte a un membre du staff? Oui. Jeton.
1,500 meters away, Mukahina sits with her mother. She's not boarding the train. Mukahina's mother is seriously ill. Where's your father? He's dead. How come? The war. He got killed by the Mai Mai. With bows and arrows. We couldn't do anything. If we'd cry, they'd kill us as well. And you fled here? Yes, and we couldn't take anything. They took everything from us, all our clothes. This is all I have. We have no food. Returning home, the refugees don't know what state they'll find their homes in. Germaine sits in the train with her children that have survived. And Feza, the 10-year-old orphan, says little. There's a woman who's taking care of her.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
What are you doing? The screws are broken. I've seen that. On the way, the rails have to be repaired often, before the machinist dares to go over it. The journey goes without incidents. We're now in the heart of the area where the massacre happened 1.5 years ago. In the end, the train stops and doesn't go on. Most people, especially the orphans, don't dare to go into the night.
en sécurité ici.
Also, Bernard appears to stay in the train. He's alone. His father has fallen ill. To make the most of the precious rations card, he let his son go alone. The train stopped at an old station in the village, 2 kilometers from the river. This is why the train can't go on. Mines have been laid around the bridge. From here, the refugees will have to walk 50, 100, sometimes 200 kilometers to reach their village. Bernard hangs around us. Here my whole family got killed, murdered just like that. If I get my stuff, I'll take them to safety. You saw my father. He stayed there. Life is so hard. I can't help him enough. What I get now, I can't save for him. It's a pity he's still there. He's got nothing there. I have to take care of him. Now I'm a man, and I'll have to take care of him. At the old station, food packages will be handed out later today. After that, the refugees will go home. Feza leaves the station. She's going to check on her home, she says. She's talking about her second home, which is apparently in this village. Feza, are we almost there? Yes, there it is, that way. Here it is. Your house was here? Yes. What happened? First we lived on the other side. We got attacked there. We built a new house here. Then we were attacked here as well. I fled. I just ran into the forest. My whole family was murdered. And in the forest I met this woman. She came from my village. She's adopted me and we fled together. I feel terrible.
sana.
Anaitwa Akuya basi.
Ita Kisimba Bernard.
Germaine is also checking what's left of her house. A happy surprise awaits her. Not only is the house still there, but she also meets her brother and mother. Welcome, sister! Good day. Let me help you. It's been a while. Welcome. So long ago. Hello, Mother. Welcome. Bernard found a friend. The mother of the boy said he could live with them for now.
Hapana, panda hapo pa nyumba.
Welcome.
4, 5, 12, 6, 7, 8. Manaki.
5. Salt is 6. 7. 8. And that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
15, 16, 17, 18.
Nini ni katikati na
What do you want to do later? I want to study. And after your study? I want to be at home and find work. What kind of work? That doesn't matter. As an example? Teach. To teach.